Welcome back, everyone. We have another 2 versus 2 domination game here today. As you can see right off the bat, we are playing in the evening. So I have adjusted the visuals slightly because it is a lot darker in-game on the setting than obviously for viewing purposes on YouTube, as has been kind of commonplace with a couple of the night games up on the channel recently. We are playing on, I believe it's pronounced Kikvin. It's one of the Televisota DLC maps. We are playing as the Germans. This is late war. We are the All Around West Doctrine. And pretty good spawn location, obviously, here for first point, kind of right in the center. Do our typical rush. As always, we've been playing a lot of this doctrine lately here on the channel, because it is just probably one of the better doctrines in general, because of the benefits of it. But first Grenadier squad out to the center, splitting off the MG and assistant and the Rifle Grenadiers as always. Second squad going out to the far east. We're going to try to secure some positions out that way, because there will be spawn points over there. And I don't want our opponents to get kind of a really nice position to then kind of flank our spawn. So we're going to sacrifice one squad, go into the center in favor of that far left, even if they don't see action right off the bat. A ton of infantry in the center. He made out a flamethrower, but unfortunately he went down before he could get a good burn off. Had quite a few ample targets there. Looks like we are playing an American and a Soviet player. And our teammate is a German player as well. Center is slightly falling. Looks like most of our teammates' infantry has fallen. A decent amount of ours have as well. He's calling up an emplacement of some type, and we are bringing in our third squad to technically come up here and try to reinforce. Right now, it's just a kind of a nade battle, throwing nades over these ammo crates. Fortunately, they just have way more numbers than we do. That American squad is just a little bit maybe too beefy for us, unfortunately, here. So I'm pulling out of the point. I don't think I'll be able to secure it. We haven't run into anyone on this flank, so I am going to start moving up these guys just kind of into some better positions here. I'm going to try to take advantage of, obviously not running into anyone and try to push up as far as I can. If we can kind of cut the map in half, might be a good call, especially on this one. So we'll take a couple seconds here just to fix the positions, and with the third squad now coming up, we're going to try to push into the point with some smokes, but there is a Greyhound out, which is going to be quite problematic. Teammate has the MG14 Lafette kind of covering our whole point, but there is another light Vic out as well, I believe from the Soviet player. Putting suppressing fire on that. Probably like a BA-10 or something. Yep, BA-10 in the kill feed. So as Lafette goes down, we've sufficiently smoked out. I'm going to try to get these guys into the point, or as many as I can, but we just started rifle nade. US rifle nade gets 3 of our guys right there. So at this point, after losing the first one, we have no map presence on the right where I would kind of think we would be going. So I do point out, we need to kind of spread out his infantry. His infantry are just kind of prone on the home point. We will lose this game fairly quickly if we don't kind of get better positions out here. It doesn't even matter that we kind of lost this front point. If we just let, if he's just really complacent and he's not spread out, they're just going to take advantage and kind of push in further, and we're going to lose out on chances to get more points that spawn kind of in the center. As you can see, mini-map, his guys that he moved are already running into guys that were taking advantage there. We do call in 2 more squads to kind of funnel infantry kind of into the center. We haven't run into anyone pushing on our flank yet, but I'm sure that won't last forever. And this M8 Greyhound is just shredding us. The BA-10's moving over. His infantry are kind of clumped there as they take a shot and immediately take some heavy damage. He has called in a Pack 36. Is that a 36? It's probably not a 36. Probably a 38. From what I briefly saw. I think it's Pack 38 he called. The next spawn point is closer to their home point. Fairly unlikely we're able to get up to that one and secure it, but we'll see what we can do. We're going to keep moving up the boys, though, since we've run into no one on this far extreme flank. And they've moved the Greyhound into the center. There's also a U.S. Rifle squad, I believe, also pushing kind of the center as well. Called it our typical 2-centimeter half track. Bringing the guys out of it early. Bringing the Sturm Grenadier squad out to kind of this right point. We're going to see if we can make a push for it. Try to help out. And we'll kind of spread these guys out in these like plank section areas. Decent cover. Well, we'll just kind of get them kind of blocking someone rushing up. Oh, wow, what is that? Looks like something out of Harry Potter right there with that thing there. That's crazy. No idea what's going on. Jesus. Alright, back to reality. Whoa, that was crazy. BA-10 does go down to our teammate's grill, Oust M, so he is offensive. So pretty good there. We'll have some decent options. And looks like we're able to get into that point. I am challenging the Greyhound here with 2-centimeter, probably a very risky and stupid move as we get absolutely shellacked and just stun-locked to oblivion here. A couple shots off. Oh, we were not lucky there. And yep, that went about as well as expected. We're the Panther 3M though. And try to start countering that. There's also an M8 Scott as well on that left side, which is going to start shredding our infantry. We've been able to kind of secure this point at the very least. We're going to push up just kind of on the other side of it to get a little better positioning. And hopefully our teammate can re-secure that far right side. Because that will be a very advantageous position if we can secure that. I'm going to make sure I continue to move up in the center where I can, just to get better position and better line of sight. The mate Greyhound's not long for this world as it takes 2 shots and his hold broken. More sets it on fire. The Scott is running somewhere. Greyhound is down. There's a couple armored infantry still remaining. So we do know we are facing a Super Pershing likely in the end. We'll also have to deal with the Field Mod 76. This will be a bit of an annoyance. You have a T-20 on this side. No idea what he's doing. There is also a sniper from the Soviet player out on the right. We did call in a very early officer to spot. With our teammates' grill, we should be able to fully cap that point. We're also going to get a sniper of our own. Ooh. 76 mil. I think that's an AT gun, so it looks like he's defensive doctrine. Soviets, which is interesting. Very interesting choice. We do end up capping that point though. Teammate still has a, I mean, it's a decent sized hole considering that building block, that like train depot blocks line of sight through it. So there's a decent sized hole on the right that they can put infantry through. So we are going to put a couple singles over there to cover it, just to make sure no one gets through at the moment. The Scott appears. We do challenge it with Panther 3 and we do overshoot the tree. flag. And we'll pull back since he's running. Next spawn position is on our side. We're going to move the officer over along with the sniper and a couple of the guys that are over here as well. We're going to try to get into this point. Immediately, though, we do see the American player with a huge rush of infantry. So now I'm trying to pull back those guys that were holding for the time being. We will get another 2 centimeter up. We're actually going to pull the officer back since I was going to have him go for the point. Panzer 3, we're going to wheel around as well. And I'm going to micro over there to help him out slightly if I can. What that guy was doing with that nade. Going the complete opposite way. 2 centimeter, I guess because of the lag when we spawned it in, did not decide to move. So that is unfortunate. Looks like the American player has the M8 coming this way. And I'm going to make the decision that, you know, he's got to fully take the take that west side. I cannot afford to be on both if we want this cap point and to hold this ground. As now the M8 has arrived, we'll move back the sniper. We are going to delegate this. He's got to go for the west. I'm going to focus over here and try to get this point all on my own. I'd rather him not give up his position there if he can. And if he's got anything to kind of support me, he's more than welcome to help. But I'm hoping we can do this. Panzer 3 should be able to go against this M8 if we have the line of sight, which we don't. They are capping. He has completely pushed us off the track, which is unfortunate here. He is kind of showing his side to us. It's the same track yet again. Is also engaging. Although it's I don't know why it wants to follow the road instead of just going straight through the fence. I'd rather it just go through the fence. I'm sure that's a tracking concern for some reason. There is an M18 Hellcat over here as well that hits the side of the, I think that was the turret. We do have a guy with a Faust and an 18 nade. The nade misses. I'll try from the other side with the Faust, since there's also, I believe, an SU-122 coming. Oh, God, are you kidding me? The worst luck with Faust lately, I feel. Teammates pulled up a drill, which might not be the best idea. That's actually his second grill, so that grill gets absolutely gunned down. Black. Yeah, M8 is up there. I'm gonna see if we can get up on this Hellcat. We can definitely pierce. The SU-122 is busy with the singles that are back there. Been some nice shots. Take out 3 of the crew. There's only 1 guy left in there. I might have seen myself backing up, but I was trying to tank that shot if we could and avoid it through the building. And the 122 does get us. We will pull up a Panzer 4. Teammates bringing up a whole bunch of infantry that hopefully will not get gunned down as they make this approach up. We do flip the cap value. Guys left. We are now engined on the Panzer 3, but the gun is up. We can break this stun lock before we go down. Oh no, at least take out this M8. Nice shot onto it to do some more damage, kill another crewman. Tracked again. They're not aiming at the right spot with the M18, I think. I think he's got to go for a turret. He does break our gun, though, which is very unfortunate. I think we pretty much cleared off the infantry minus a couple guys. And we are now full broken on the Panzer 3. We're going to roll up with the Panzer 4, though, and try to go head-to-head here. Teammates also bringing a Shrek team up. One nice shot on the M18 to instantly cook him off. The SU-122 is running. You get him in the ass, and I believe he is engined. Next spawn is on the right. We'll immediately ping it, so he starts focusing there. A ton of infantry. Thought that was where the engine took that 122, but looks like it is not. Might be a little further. Try to spot with the officer here. You see it. He is over there. The M8 is firing. Oh my god, he nails our the tank commander. He's firing Wooly Pete. I think he's out of HE, thankfully. As long as he doesn't hit our engine block, we should be okay. You can set vehicles on fire by hitting the engine block with Wooly Pete. We do get a nice shot. Looks like he is running. Another nice shot to pen him. Maybe crew stun. And he does get out. I think it's still crewable, though. We'll go back to the 122. I do see the repair kit as well prior to spotting it. So I think even if it pulls off, see the repair kit right there. You can kind of cheese where it is just briefly, and we do see it and shoot it. Looks like he had just repaired it, too. Second shot does set him on fire, so a very good Panzer IV here in terms of value. That M8 is still crewable, so we'll put one more into it to hull break it. We'll move the sniper around because I know they do have infantry on this flank. Looks like teammate on the right lost his second, or technically his first grill, but the second one overall. I think he rushed it into the point without infantry support, which you don't typically want to do. You want to push with infantry and support with vehicles. Vehicles should really just be your supporting aspects, your supporting pieces in most matches. You're not going to rush them in and then, you know, like it happens, you just die to 18 aids or Panzer Shreks, Panzerfaust, bazookas, Piets. The stupidest things because you don't have the best line of sight. Infantry just hiding around every corner. So push with infantry, please, and then support with vehicles. It's just a better thing to do. We do clear off the guy that was repairing the M8, and we're able to potentially cap that thing. So we'll see what we can do. We rushed up a half track with our best infantry to reinforce this area. We got first shot on this 76, but unfortunately we had HE loaded and just hit the turret. Bounced, obviously, nothing big damage. It's a nice shot to immediately turret us. So we're probably not long for this world, I'd assume. And right at this time, as usual with me, I have to step away from the game for a second. So, child woke up. A lot of these games are played at night for me after my kids go to bed. My office is very close to them, so usually I am the first line of defense when they wake up. It sucks, but, you know, it's part of being a parent. It's life. So the job, in a way. Not the end of the world. But it makes for interesting things that happen. Usually I would have put the screen on something that's going on. Like, obviously, you can hear this Sherman blasting away at the Panzer IV. And we can just lose it. Oh, and look at that. How convenient. Lose it right as we get back. Sometimes it is frustrating. It is frustrating, but, you know, it's one of the most rewarding things you can do in life, I would say. One of the most honorable things you can do in life is have a child and, you know, raise the next generation. So, you know, for as much as I'm bitching about it, right now, at the end of the day, this is just a game. It is not that deep. It is not that serious. We're still gonna win. I'm not worried. Not worried. So we've managed to, I believe, secure that far right based on the cap zones. So good job, teammate. You did that all without my support. Fantastic. We are at tier 2, and you have a Sturmpanzer IV out, which is fantastic. That's gonna do some real damage. I'm holding off on buying anything for the time being. I don't really know what I want to do in terms of heavies. I know I want to go the King Tiger. Based on my calculation, teammate probably doesn't have enough for the King Tiger at this point. He's gotten 2 grills and a stern panzer. I don't know what his plan is, but I don't think he's got enough for the KT at this point. I could be wrong. I don't know the math off the top of my head. I don't grow that doctrine often enough in that kind of sense where you spam, you know, 2 grills and then go with the Brumbar. The Brumbar is hefty. I think it's 75. He's getting side-shotted right now from another M18. Actually, he's not even side-shotted. He got side-shotted, and he's brewing off now. So he's going down. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, and that's vision. They have vision on him. We can't see anything up that way, and he's able to just kind of get up on us. On him, more or less, and get in range, because that thing's at 200. We've pulled up more tank crew for the repaired Panzer III and a couple more for the M8 that is almost fully repaired at this point. So that'll be phenomenal. I'll happily take a free M8. I'm going to pull in a Marder 3 because it does have the highest damage at max range of the tank destroyers that Germany gets. It's got less ammo, but I will still take it either way. We will take this one Panzer guy, and we're going to set up some mines around the positions around this point, just in case we do lose it, you know, in any sense. Panzer 3 is missing a track, so I did bring back the half track that was sitting up here to take one of the repair kits out of it. And we're going to just move up a couple of these guys that were in the center and get an AT detachment out onto this left side. That may be pretty beneficial as well if we can get a sneaky side shot or something going on. The sniper, I'm trying to see if we can find anyone. We do see his sniper. I do right click that, so hopefully we can take out the American sniper with ours. And the next spawn point is in this center that we've pretty much almost capped here, so pretty good on us and teammate. We've gotten a very nice string of zones lately. It looks like our sniper, the lead, as it just disappeared, did get their sniper. We haven't seen a lot of the Soviet player like pushing, so I don't know if he's playing the defensive doctrine extremely defensive, hence its name, but I haven't really even seen much of his infantry. It's really just been Dark Gusty and the Americans that have been kind of everywhere contesting us. The Panzer 3 is repaired. We're going to pull him back. Looks like the M8 is also repaired. So we'll get in him. Get that free HE for kind of pushing these points, especially for defending this kind of left side, as there are some American guys laying around. I'm going to try to continue moving up on this flank and pushing pressure, so they have to deviate at least one infantry squad this way, maybe. That would be ideal, just to relieve some pressure on the center. And I'll send that guy back to get a couple more mines. Get at least one more position set up somewhere. 18 is on this flank. He might actually fit with another Brumbar, so I definitely don't think he has anything left. So, I did get a nice shot on, I think that was the 76 though, to blow that up. But it looks like, based on the mini-map, the M18 is pushing. And my fat fingers toggled it off there because I was trying to call out the squad that was pushing up on the right. Thought I saw another sniper at one point, so I was moving my sniper over to try to contest. With the Marder, we're going to try to go for this M18. He is moving over. Just overshoot. See if we can get him through the train cars. They're all wooden with metal. We do get a nice one to, I think, get 3 of the crew and maybe turret it. But now we're running into the issue where we're hitting the train cars. Teammate, I think, was short with the Brumbar, which is really unfortunate. We're not able to pen through now. For some reason we can't pen through the metal, but we can pen through when it was first there. Next spawn point is right over on this right side as well. Both teams should be able to technically contest it, as they do immediately. Like the Soviet players rushing over a bike. Absolutely wiped off the map by the Brumbar. And we've got a decent amount of infantry pushing up to retake that position. 76 is on this left side still, so it's been holding for the most part. I don't know what his game plan is. We're going to try to creep up this AT team maybe. It's pretty close. We might be able to sneak him up and get a shot off. Yeah, we'll dig some foxholes in on this point. Usually there's guys hiding right on the back side of here. We don't have the best cap weight, so it's either our infantry just sucks in here. We only have like one guy in here, I think, anyway, 2 guys. But there could also be some enemy on their end in there as well. And I'll call in some Aufklärer to get them out onto the right. And we'll go back to grabbing those mines. A bit more. Just set them up around the entrances where I think they might come. Yeah, we'll move out those 3 AT guys. You deployed another sniper, the US player. We do spot him. We're going to actually pull out our sniper to get out of his firing range. And we'll see if we can work our way back around to re-engage. Our Aufklärer are pulling up to the position. They've moved up pretty far. The 76 is now coming when it's going to get a nice flank on the Sturmpanzer if he's not quick enough to notice this. I did ping it. We are going to engage with the Marder, although he can't pen that train car. He does the same thing. He hits the train car. We do have a Faust. We're just going to rush at it. We can't pen. I am rushing the Panzer III up as well. We'll see what we can maybe do to distract or something. This thing isn't going to pen frontally, but maybe we can get him distracted and get a side shot. Try to get a side shot with the Marder here. We do get a nice one. 3 crew dead. So the Panzer III did work as bait. We're now out of AP. We got heat and APC-R. We use heat. I believe we did just track it potentially. Now done. Got 2 crew left in this. There's actually a captain here. We got 2 crew left in the Panzer III, so we're gonna rush the captain. Try to run him down with the dual MGs. The M18 is rushing up on us now. Hit train car. Yeah, I think there's a fuel train car there. But the Brumbar, actually no, it wasn't the Brumbar, it was the pack. He's got pack 40 as well on the whole point that is able to take that out, save us. His captain does go down though. We were able to take him out. I was gonna put another heat round into it, but better yet, we're just gonna self-destruct this Panzer III. We've got no kind of reason for it. We're getting very close to tier 3 now, so I want the CP back. We do take out the TNT. We throw it on the back to make this one big explosion. And we'll run these guys out and immediately go up to Vet 7. So we will have a Vet 7 crewman immediately available for the King Tiger, which is phenomenal. We'll go back to positioning the boys over here, making sure they are always advancing. He's one of the crewmen on the minimap, and the kill feed does go down to the sniper, unfortunately. But there's some infantry on that other side, so that might be a bit of a pickle for our push. Looks like we've done a decent job pushing up on this end, so we will kind of continue that now. Oh, the guy behind this log pile. So tier 3, we will immediately get out the King Tiger, pull him out to the left side. We do get the next spawn point on our side. Teammate had a massive squad going out to the left, but he immediately pulls it over to the point, which is great to see. The 90 mil takes out the Stern Panzer. Our buddy might be out of anything at this point. I'm thinking. I don't even know if he has anything anymore to call in. Other than manpower things. It's 2 Stern Panzers and 2 grills. That's gotta be expensive. That's a choice, that's for sure. But I mean, it's worked. We're 733, all things considered. Well on our way. We've gotten the last 6 cap points. We're likely to get this next one because they're not really pushing. Got a Vet 4 crewman that we can put into the Marder. And we're going to keep moving these guys up slowly. We'll see if we can get one guy up all the way to kind of get vision into their spawn, or as close to their spawn as possible. There's still quite a few guys on the side. He might go with a regular Tiger. Oh, he must certainly be out of manpower. He's dealing with a 90 mil on that right side. I'm going to send infantry out to help him, considering he just spent a shit ton of MP on that Tiger tank, 1250. So he's got to be low, so I'll help him with infantry on the right. Bunch of infantry around their home point. And I want to keep moving my guys as far up as I can. Although we are kind of approaching maybe the extent of our positions either way, but we will see. I believe that's a SU-122 still on that right side as well. The mate's got the turret facing the wrong way. But we're also being very conservative with our free toy. Should really move that thing up to kind of help support on the right. But we're just going to continue moving up. Looks like there's one guy here. See if we can direct control kill him. We are not able to. Also, we could go down by a sniper. Trying to stand this guy up. I don't know. Looks like he's on the window, but not able to see. He sees him now, but he's not firing. Yeah, like you click on the window and then he goes backwards. I don't know. We'll run him out. Now I have a heavy tank. It is the Super Pershing on this flank, so I am going to move over there to help. Looks like our teammate's Tiger had taken out the SU-122. And we do see the American sniper over on the left that will move our sniper over to engage. And we'll get a second officer out to help spot on the right flank. And we'll move this guy up further. See if we can get him in that trench. I don't know if we'll have vision on their spawn. But I was going to go for the Super Pershing, but we had HE loaded. I did not stop him from changing his ammo. We did have to switch that. And we will bring over the Marder as well. Our sniper finishes off theirs to get the Vet 5, which is fantastic. And looks like we have... He's coming for me. Keith, there's no way he can see me. I don't think. But we do have an SU-120... SU-100? That immediately gets engine. Super Pershing is going up against the Tiger and did some damage against it. Although the Tiger is backing off. We immediately detonate the SU-100. Actually, SU-85, it's not even the 100. What is this guy's doctrine? What is he calling in? I have no idea. Is he regular? I don't know. No idea. We have eyes on the Super Pershing. I believe he's got eyes on us. We do get first shot. We do bounce and fail to penetrate on the turret. He immediately penetrates us, killing most of the crew minus 2 guys, including the vet 7 guys. Some type of heavy arty coming in. He literally wipes us off the face of the earth, so that was short-lived. Who's a regular? Wow. No planes, no nothing. Oh, maybe the sniper was the irregular snipers. That might make sense then. Not for the American, but for the Soviet, because they wasn't early on in the game. I haven't seen it lately in kill feed, but man, that's really unfortunate. That sucks. We have a Tiger to deal with a Super Pershing now. We do have the pack wagon. I don't know how good that's going to be. It says how. I don't know what that's in reference to. Maybe our teammate did something. We are still out of AP. So we only have heat rounds. Oh, there's the sniper. Yeah, all right, nice. We do engage with the heat rounds. We do nothing on the first shot. We got 2 more. Second shot does nothing. We're going to move over the M8 now to help kind of take out some of this. Third shot does nothing. I was really hoping we'd pen or do something there. Do some damage. See the 90 mil moving over. Immediately hit targets. 1 tap him. Exploding the ammunition in the turret. And hole breaking the Super Pershing on our final round. Now all we have left is HE. So this Marder is who needs a Super Pershing when you have a Super Pershing? Who needs a a King Tiger when you have a Marder 3? Marder 3 better than it. Nice he was trained. Maybe our teammate was shooting too trained. We certainly weren't, but maybe that's what happened. Maybe his Super Pershing was like gunned or tracked or something through the terrain. I don't know. But I'm begging him to kill it. We do have enough MP to potentially get a heavy tank shortly. Or the 4x70. The 4x70 is a decent buy as well. I'm trying to rush up anyone I can that's got like Panzerfaust or 18 nades, anything that's going to go against this Pershing. That one does not pen, unfortunately. The M8 is now up to support as well, but he needs to focus on this Super Pershing to take it out. We can't really afford to let him repair it, as that's, I'm sure, what they're trying to do in this smoke. They're also just rushing up guys through our lines. We've also got a Shrek on that left he could use. We're rushing up a half track. So there goes our some of our support. Although we did just secure that far left point, so we could get a Tiger of our own now. Which we will. We'll bring out a Tiger to kind of fill in the gaps. Too long have we allowed our teammates to dictate the tank buying. We will buy a tank ourselves. Jesus Christ. See what I said? See what I mean, man? Teammate takes us out. So I was clearing the way for my infantry closer with the 251. Teammate decides to blow me up with his Tiger. Fantastic. Did that with HE as well. Now he's rushing the Tiger up. There's this rifle right there. I'm like begging him, pull your Tiger back there. What are you doing? No, that's so stupid. We have no vision, no line of sight. He's got infantry hanging back that you can push up. We don't see anything here. All it takes is one bazooka to do some damage to that Tiger. One Shrek from the Soviet player. Some AT hidden in the smoke. They also have a 300 mil rocket arty that I'd assume is getting close to being replenished. That'll drop on us shortly. He's unable to kind of kill this thing. I'm putting the Scott Fire HE kind of where I assume the crew might be repairing, or anyone's repairing it. It's doing some work. Now I'm bringing over my Tiger to try to help take this thing out. And yeah, like I said, there's the 300 right on his Tiger. 300 mil is going to take out his Tiger. It is decrewed. Maybe he can still get in it. I see where it is. I've only got 2 rounds with the Scott, but we're going to bum rush this thing. Miss with the first. Why not? This is free. Cost me nothing. Theirs. There's an XU-122 on the right shooting at us. 300 mil is running. There's another 76. Holy God, run it over. Holy hell, we just get that thing to gun it down. I'm trying to get this thing around. Get the 50 spinning, and we can get it gunned down. Worth it. So the heavy already is gone. We have another spawn on the left. They haven't even bothered pushing the left. I don't think the Soviet player is doing that much help out, unfortunately, in a way. There is a plane coming out now. I'd assume it's going for this Tiger since it is tracked there. It was recruited. 76 pushed up in our field of view. We'll try to go for him to get his turret. As the bomb hole breaks. So it was a small bomb. It wasn't a big bomb. We're going to send up a flame half-track into their home point. I want to try to start making a push towards ending this game. We are 60 points away. We're also within the 10-minute mark. I usually will start making a push at this point. The Super Pershing is back up because we couldn't finish it for the life of us. I think we killed 2 of the crew, 2 of the guys that crewed it. Trying to get any fast that we can. We're also shooting through the train, and he gets our track while we bounce on him. And we will pull out the pack wagon. See if that might be able to do something. Looks like our teammate has another Tiger as well, I think, based on what we're seeing on the mini-map. He's just saved for Tigers. A little better than the Gelid game that I posted recently in teammates tanks and buying them. Just seeing expensive Tigers versus Panzer 3 spams. That's all right. Either way, we're making up with it by getting tanks of our own, and we've actually done a good job of securing points. Whereas the last one was bad. Tigers are going at it. The flame half-track's getting a nice flank on some infantry. So I'm going to maybe get this thing behind the M4 to set the engine on fire. Ah, come on. I think that was a Shrek that gets us. Unfortunately, I thought we were kind of behind the building, but Super Pershing is hooking off. I did miss in the kill. Who did that? Doesn't look like it was either of my vehicles based on no veterancy on them, so it was likely our teammate. Oh, a half track over here, briefly. I don't know what that was doing. What type of half track that was. We will get a guy out to repair. Put another round into the 6 to decrew it. Put it coming this way. We are 20 away from winning. These guys are rushing out. We do gun them down. Something just gave us that boost, and we have a fantastic game on our hands. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this well-earned victory. We will see you on the next one.